Oh, yo, yo, hope you can hear me. Mic check, mic check. Okay, y'all. We're gonna do a live stream, and this ain't gonna be no reaction video. It's gonna be my point of view about how to deal with women. The information that I'm about to provide to you is effective, in my most humble opinion, inside of intimate and platonic relationships. This can also extend to friendships with the same gender, meaning like friends. You know what I mean? Your homies and stuff like that. Um, Y'all hear me talk a lot about what I call the merit system. It's just a term I gave my little formula when it comes to dealing with women, especially women. And I'm going to break that down to you. I do believe you'll get some good information out this thing. I'm trying to set everything up right quick, y'all. All right, so I wrote some of my thoughts on paper because when I freestyle, I tend to miss some things, you dig? So I'm going to try to do the best I can. Hold on, we're going to put this banner up here right quick. 1 second, y'all. I'm trying to put a banner up here. There it is. Allergies acting up too. All right, let's get it. All right. Relationships. The first topic of this Listen to Your Uncle series. I'm going to break down right now the merit system. What is the merit system? It is a performance-based system. She must exhibit good performance in order to have access to my time and resources. The things that a man wants to see a woman perform in is entirely up to that man. Now, let's get a little further into it and step away from the notes a little bit. Performance. Just like you have a job. When you get a job, they expect you to perform good. If you don't perform good, you lose access to the location of that job. You lose access to the benefits of that job. You lose access to the money or the wages of that job. This is how you have to treat women. Now, when you deal with women, you have to let them know up front what it is that you want and what you expect. That way they don't have no reason to lie. I didn't know. You tell them up front. Now, you have some people, going back to my example of jobs. There are some people. Can anyone call in? Yeah, y'all be able to call in later on when if I have enough time, okay? I just read one of them things. Anytime you find some people who will put an application in here, an application in there, application, applying for many jobs. Some people will run down people, annoy the hell out of people to try to get put on at a job. But when they get the job, they perform poorly. Now, I use that as an example of the woman's chameleon stage. You understand me? Because a woman will run a man down. She'll do everything she can to make that man happy. She'll freak him real good in the bed. Tell him nice words, look real nice, and do all kinds of things. You know what I'm saying? To get into a relationship with that man. But then when that man chooses to have her in that relationship, her behavior becomes lackluster, piss poor, and unwanted. This is when a woman becomes comfortable where she's at. You see, when she wasn't comfortable, that was during the time when she was trying to lock you down. So she's doing everything she can to lock you down in the beginning. But when she starts to believe that you are emotionally attached to her, that you are hooked up to her, that you ain't gonna moonwalk like Michael Jackson to get away from her, that's when the demon and the devil and the no good for nothing mustard back here will start to show its head. So, gentlemen, you must always use this merit system. You must always deal with women on a performance-based system. Looks is not a performance unless you instruct her to look pretty, instruct her to look a certain way. Then she performs according to what your desires were. Okay? She already gonna come to you looking pretty. Okay? Let's continue. Now, within this merit system that I devised, there are categories and there are classifications. All right? The categories are the things you want her to perform well in. The classifications are the labels you assign to her based on her performance. To further expound upon categories, let me discuss the categories. Now, I'm going to give you some examples of categories, okay? Of what I look at. You do what the hell you want to do. But every man should have a category of where he wants the woman to perform well in. For example, category 1, let's say 1. domestic skills. Domestic skills. Cooking, cleaning, upkeep of home. Upkeep of home means trivial little things. Maybe she see that I need some mayonnaise in the cup and she go out and buy it. Maybe I need to go pick up my laundry, need to pick up my dry cleaning. Everything that pertains to what's going on in their home, I need to know, will she perform well in that? Will she cook? Will she clean? Because those are the things I'm letting her know up front that I desire. How will she perform? Will she be like, I ain't gonna cook, your mama don't live here? She's X'd out from that moment on. Next category, attitude. Is she respectful? Does she show you appreciation for the things that you do? Is she humble? Does she have an attitude of willingness? And this attitude of willingness, I'm gonna step away from the notes, is perhaps one of the most important traits that a woman gotta have, man. If she excuse me, I'm getting all passionate. If she don't know how to cook, is she willing to know how to cook? Is she willing to learn how to cook? There are some women who don't know how to wash clothes, don't know how to separate the whites from the color, don't know any of that shit, but maybe you do. Is she willing to learn how to do those things? Is she willing to keep up the house? Without an attitude of willingness, man, that relationship is doomed. Because I'm going to tell you something, y'all. A lot of women don't know shit. And I'm not trying to say that to be mean. Because you got to understand, a lot of these women coming up in these single mother homes, and these single mothers don't know anything either. All they know is, girl, I got to get money to pay the bills, or I got to sleep with this guy, or they have random men that don't know how to keep a man, all this stuff. So they're not seeing how a mother or a wife is supposed to perform, how to act. So you most likely gonna come across a woman who don't know most of the things that you think she should know. Simple thing, your mind. And your mind is simple. But their mind is like, man, it's calculus. Because they wasn't taught. So the question is, does she have a willing spirit? All right. Next category. Submissiveness. Submissiveness. Excuse my neck. Bother me again. All right. Can she be led? Can she be led? In other words, does she have faith in you enough to follow your directions, even when the directions don't make sense to her? Understanding is not a prerequisite of obedience. There are things on your job or a task that your supervisor may assign to you, and you're like, why the hell are we doing this? He don't care about you understanding what he told you to do. All he's concerned about is, will you do it? Can she be led? Does she rebel? This is manifested through attitude, stubbornness, hard-headedness, rigidness. A person who rebels is someone who places themselves on the pedestal during the conversation or the conflict. A rebellious person cannot be led. A rebellious person cannot be corrected. A rebellious person cannot exercise discernment. Because when a woman has discernment, even though she disagrees with the delivery or the method or the message of the individual person who's leading them a certain way, the discernment within themselves will say, hey, this is the best option or the best choice for me to go in order for me to go into the places or the spaces that I want to be in. Does she rebel? Will she allow you to correct her? Or will she be dismissive of the correction and continue to do what is wrong? This goes back to humility. Every woman you will find in your life, no matter who it is, if she's supposed to be yours, you're going to find yourself having to correct certain behaviors. There are women that you will encounter who actually are genuinely into you, and you feeling them too, but because of previous relationships with weaker men, because of previous interactions with weaker men, they will approach you with the same mindset that they had with those men. She could talk crazy to them, so therefore she feels she could talk crazy to you, and you're still going to accept her because she was never corrected, because these other dudes thought she was just too damn fine to lose. And if you tell her, this is not what I want, I don't like this behavior, is she going to be dismissive of what you said? When a person is dismissive of what you're saying to them, they are not validating your feelings, your thoughts, and your opinion. When a person is dismissive of what you say, they are ignoring you. They are saying through their body language or words that what you say does not matter. It is what it is. Hope my music ain't too loud. Can y'all hear me just fine out there? So put a 1 in the chat, please. Another one. Can she be obedient? Ooh, people don't like this. Now, this is all about my merit system, how I deal with women. Okay, y'all can? Appreciate it. Can she be obedient? I'm going to give you some examples. Example 1. Can you tell her to separate from people who are negative and could cause problems in your relationship, and she obeys? Think about it. There's a lot of men, excuse me, who deal with that one thing right there, where she cannot separate and sever her connections with other people because those other people are her day ones. We grew up together, girl, child. We go to the club. We've been in fights together, girl, child. I done been it to them, girl, child. Women don't have enough clarity about friendships, because a lot of these people that they say are they day ones are just secretly hating on them, get jealous when they get a good man, get jealous when they get in a good position in life, and do everything they can to possibly indirectly sabotage the relationship she has with that good man. If a man tells you to separate from anybody, it is because he sees something that you're not seeing. How in the hell do you think a man has the innate ability to protect his family, his women, if he doesn't have foresight of danger? In order for you to protect anybody, you got to be able to recognize the threat at hand. Now, sometimes, see, women don't understand. Threats don't come up to you with guns and knives and grenades. Real threats come to you with smiling faces. Real threats come to you with, girl, I was just thinking about you today. Real threats come to you with, I'm just checking on you. How you been with your man? Everything good? That's how real threats get into your life underneath the, what's the right word for that? Underneath the pretense of love, fake love, fake concern, fake loyalty. And a lot of times loyalty is only betrayal delayed. And the thing is, man, when a man tell you that shit, there's a reason. Now, if you got, I ain't talking about pookies or anything like that. A pookie feel threatened because a pookie who don't have anything don't want her friends telling him some stuff. Oh, he doing this and doing that. But a real man who got his stuff, if he tells you, there's a reason for it. Let's continue. Okay. Can you tell her that you don't want her to go to certain places and she obeys you? I don't want you to go to the nightclub no more. I don't want you to go down the hood over there in Fifth Ward, this little area over here. I want you to go to the little part in Fifth Ward where Keisha and them there, because they always in some shit, always stuff like that, for example, right? I don't want you to go here. I want you to go there. But I like it there. See, women want to hang on to their single lives while they are in full-fledged relationships. Places that you used to go when you are single, or should not be the same places you're going when you're married and when you're in a serious relationship, because those areas, majority of the time, are catering to the single mindset. You see, there's a separation between single people and people who are engaged to marriage and people who are married or on their way to marriage. There's a difference in mentality. There's a difference in the way that you talk. There's a difference in the way that you dress. There's a difference in the way you carry yourself. There's a difference with who you associate yourself with, because I guarantee you that there will always be people in your group, men too, that will try to pull you out of something good when you find it, because they in some bullshit themselves. Man, you better pick up the game I'm putting down, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. Trying to tell you. Next one. We're still dealing with the category of submissiveness, man. Okay. Can you tell her that if you choose to get into a relationship with her, then she can't dress revealing any longer and she obeys? Or is she one of those type of women that believe I just got to flaunt what I got? I don't want to be modest. They tell you they want to be modest, and traditional women, a traditional modest woman want to be fucking dressed like a lady. She don't want to be dressed like Sexy Red and them. Because you got to ask yourself, who are you dressing for? If you got a man and you say you love him and you want to be with him and he likes you, then who are you dressing for? If he telling you not to wear that shit, if he telling you not to put that on, and you go against that, then who are you dressing for? Who are you trying to impress? Whose attention are you trying to get? Because women like the attention of women in men. They want the women to hate on them. They say, I don't like when women do all this stuff. You want women to hate on you. Women want women to hate on them because it makes them feel like they got one up on the other woman. And if it's not that, then you are trying to get the attention of men. And if you're trying to get the attention of men, then you are an attention whore. You could be an attention whore while you in a relationship. Did you catch that? All right. Attention whores are not only single women who try to pretend that they are interested in you. Attention whores can also be wives, they can be fiancés, and they can be girlfriends, and they can be in a relationship with you over 5 years. An attention whore simply wants attention from the other gender or from other people because it gives her a sense of validation. It makes her think that she still got it. And plus, it helps her to believe that she still has options on the dating market while she's laid up underneath you, underneath your roof. Boy, the game is cold, boy. You better get you a chinchilla, boy. I tell you. I'm telling you, man. Hold on, I'm going to this a little bit. I don't have a lot of time to put on. Hold on. Hey, the International Quiet Storm in the building. What's up, man? My glasses, I can't really see on this. When you were single, you did single things. When you're in a relationship, you gave up them single things. Why? Because you aren't single anymore. Can you dig it? I can dig it because that's true. Why in the hell are you walking around acting like you're single when all the time you were single, you say ain't no good man, and then you get a good man and you want to be happy with a good man, then you still act single? Let's keep going. Next category. Femininity. Is she sensitive? Nurturing? Does she show empathy, sympathy, and most importantly, emotional intelligence? Those are the characteristic traits of a person with a soul. Most women behave as if they ain't got no damn soul. They harden. They don't smile. They don't feel sorry for nobody, but they want you to feel sorry for them. Right? Emotional intelligence. Do you realize the reason why a lot of these folks are divorcing, man, because a woman is not emotionally regulated? Do you realize some of the biggest problem you have in relationships is because a woman is not emotionally regulated? Emotional regulation also covers insecurities and jealousy, because those are emotions. Your insecurity leads to jealousy, which is an emotion. And you have not yet, some of you women have not learned how to regulate jealousy, how to speak words to yourself to cause you to walk away from them insecurities or to do the work because of your past interactions with other people. So if you are a jealous woman, an insecure woman, then you do, and I promise you, you lack emotional intelligence. This is where all the accusations come from. This is, who was that? Who just texted you? How come it took you so long to get here? I looked at you. Why you looking at you? I mean, stuff like that. That comes from a very insecure, emotionally unintelligent woman. Well, I think I done rubbed some people the wrong way. Hold on, let me keep going. Does she have wisdom and discernment? Another way of saying discernment is intuition, to be honest with you. Because intuition is able to process something without actually getting any information. It's more of a feeling. Men have intuition too, it ain't just women. But men call it gut feeling. It's the same shit, all right? I had a gut feeling about this sucker. That's intuition. You get what I'm saying? Wisdom. Wisdom, how can I say this, man? Knowledge is the accumulation of facts. Wisdom is the proper application of the facts that yields a positive result. If that made any sense. But yeah, wisdom is able to move through things, making the best decisions, and it's always going to lead to a positive outcome. That's wisdom. If your woman have had a track record of getting pregnant 1,700 times from different men, there ain't no wisdom there. Any woman that got 3, and I know you watching, I know it's burning, but I'm coming out H-Town with it, baby, and I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it, baby. If you got more than 2 or 3 baby daddies, you ain't no wise broad, period. I don't want to hear no shit about I made a mistake. You didn't make no mistake. You made conscious decision to put your legs in the air and get knocked up and bend over and did everything. You chose to do that, and you didn't choose, and you didn't learn from the first baby. You didn't learn from the second. You didn't learn from the third. You didn't learn from the fourth. Gentlemen, avoid that woman unless it's a smash and dash because she has already shown you that she doesn't have any wisdom or discernment. Can she pick it up along the way? Yeah. But that woman's going to be a damaged woman. So ain't nothing worse than saying some shit like, man, what's how they used to say? Ain't nothing worse than saying, if I knew then what I know now, that's something the hardest thing to say, something like that. Man, if I knew then what I know now. That is usually coming from somebody who is regretful of something, who understand they missed out on something or they messed up something. People don't normally say that when they got everything going on. They say, man, I wish, man, damn, man, if I knew then what I know now. Usually they damaged or they hurt or something. Excuse me. Now we finna get into the classifications. I told you within the merit system that I created, a performance-based system when dealing with women, there are categories and classifications. I just went over some examples of categories. Now, classifications are simple. You classify the woman based on her performance or whatever it may be. Example, she don't know how to cook. I want her to cook. So I'm going to classify her as either willing or unwilling. If she's willing to learn or not willing. Attitude, I'm going to classify her as toxic or non-toxic. I'm going to classify a woman as a person I should smash or dash or chill and build with. Okay? Very simple right there. Now, within the marriage system is a reward and punishment system. And this is very important, gentlemen. Very important. You got to hear this. All right, let me break this down. Excuse me. The reward and punishment system that exists within the marriage system that I created, this is a system of influencing behavior by using positive reinforcement, which is rewards, or negative reinforcement, which are punishments, to increase or decrease the likelihood of a specific action. Excuse me. If she does something good, do something nice for her. You don't have to do it every time, but give her some praise, because women love compliments. Praise her for stuff that she does that make you happy. Positive reinforcement. Even if you go out and take her someplace, you let her know why you're doing it, because I appreciate what you're doing. See, we got to get this communication thing. You got to be able to communicate to a woman. Women too. You can't always assume that the motherfucker that they know everything. No, you got to tell these people, believe it or not. Tell her, hey, I like how you cooked for me. If it was good, you tell it was good. If it was mediocre, you tell it was mediocre. If it was terrible, you tell her that. You got to be honest in everything. Can you dig it? So you tell that broad, you did this for me and you've been good to me this way, baby. I want to take you out to this restaurant. I want to do this for you, baby. Because like what you're doing is giving positive reinforcement. This is going to want her to increase the good behaviors that she's shown you that you like. Now, when she began to act up, well, we will get to that part. Now, when she began to act up, you lay that stick down. I'm going to tell you what that means in a minute. I ain't talking about the pipe either. I ain't talking about hurting her either. Let's get into that. The most important of these two, the reward and punishment system, or the punishment. You hear me? That is the most important one. Not the reward, the punishment. I'm going to tell you why. Too many men reward the bad behavior of a woman when you should punish her for it. And that's true. Why would a woman stop being an asshole or stop disrespecting you or stop doing things that you don't like if you keep buying her stuff, if you keep kissing on her, if you keep taking her places, if you keep putting her emotional needs first when she is taking a dump all over yours? Why would she stop when you keep rewarding bad behavior? There's a lot of dudes who do this, man. When you do that, you don't love yourself as a man. I got my allergies kicking in again. You're telling this woman that what you feel is more important than what I feel. You're telling that woman that, yeah, you hurt me. I don't like what you did, but I don't want you to leave me because I told you I don't like it. So let me go ahead and keep spending money. Let me keep doing it. That's a sucker. Sorry, y'all may hear a lot more cough going on, man. I can't pop this cough drop in while I'm talking to you either. Hold on. All right. For some of you, a woman can disrespect you on the day of her. Now, hear me. Hear me when I say that. For some of you, a woman can disrespect you on the day of her birthday, and you still will take out, still buy her candies, still buy her flowers, still give her money, still cater to her, still give her dick. Y'all gotta learn how to practice pipe control too. You don't gotta give a woman every time. Shit, sometimes it's all right to tell that broad no. You gotta sometimes make a woman want it, man. If she feel like she can get it anytime she want it, man, she ain't gonna value it. That's what you gotta understand, man. Let me put that out there. I ain't got this in my notes to put out here. Anything that is plentiful doesn't have value. If it does, it's little to none. For example, there's water everywhere. You can go anywhere, get some water. Anywhere, any grocery store, you get a bottle of water. Shit, I have a bottle of water right here. But when the hurricanes come to Houston, when there's a natural disaster, all the gas stations begin to price gouge water. A case of water that costs $3 now costs $8, $10 because there's a need for it. It's not plentiful no more. You can't find it on the shelf. You remember when the pandemic was here? Toilet paper, excuse me, was in abundance at that time before the pandemic. What happened? Pandemic came, couldn't get toilet paper. People fighting over toilet paper. You know why? Because it wasn't plentiful anymore. If you continuously give your woman a whole lot of stuff in abundance, give her stuff in abundance, she would not appreciate that shit as much as she did when she first got it. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's a dinner date. I don't care if it's your pipe. I don't care if it's compliments. You better learn how to ration stuff out with a broad, man. Because some of you continuously just give them stuff, just like a faucet, just turn on water, keep going. You are just keep giving them shit, man. The less when you do it in moderation, whatever it is you're giving to her, man, the more she'll appreciate it. Some of you, it just go over your head what I just said, but I'm being real though, man. I'm trying to tell you something. Okay, what else I got? That's why I say you should punish her bad behavior. Okay, I'm gonna show you how you punish a woman bad behavior. Hold on real quick. I got another water here. Oh, y'all hearing all the sound effects. All right, man. These are some examples of how you punish a woman for bad behavior, for not respecting you and shit, right? 1, counseling plans. I don't care if you plan something out that's very important 3 months out in advance. If that woman disrespects you and she knows she disrespected you and you told about that, what you do, you cancel those plans. I don't care if you spend $700 on them tickets, $800, $1,000, you cancel that. That's to let her know, I ain't your boy. I ain't your you can't little boy me. That's to let her know, I got nuts. I got balls. I'm a man. And when you talk to me, you will address me as such. Ain't no gray area. It's black and white over here, cuz. You will honor and respect me. That's what this is. And every time you get out of pocket, man, then I go back in my pocket. When I put that money out my pocket to go get this for you, as soon as you got out of pocket, that money went right back in my pocket. You dig it? Get your mind right. Respect me. And you got to be cold, man. You got to keep your gaiters wrapped around a broad's neck like a turtleneck. You got to be hard. For some people, that's being an asshole. No, that's defending yourself. Mentally. Because women don't hurt you physically a lot. They hurt you emotionally. They hurt you mentally. They hurt you spiritually. They hurt you financially. They hurt you in every way that counts other than physically. So you got to take that power back. Because as soon as a woman realizes that she can run over you, she then feels that she got leverage over you. What is the leverage? What is the leverage that she feels that she got over you? I can take his balls away. I can emasculate him. He'll let me run all over him. And what is the leverage to that? He loves me more than he loves me more than he loves himself. That's where the power comes from her. That's where the leverage comes from for her. Because she then sees, as soon as you take all that disrespect, that you love her more than you love yourself. You respect her more than you respect yourself. You understand me? That's exactly what this is. So as soon as you cancel plans, it puts her on notice. Another way you punish a woman. Stop doing the stuff she likes. You know how you come over there and you kiss in the morning. Good morning, baby. How you doing? You know, when you're on that same shit. Oh, baby, good morning. Let me walk you to the door, baby. Do you want some tea? I'll make you tea right now. You want some coffee? And the stuff she knows you're going to do because you like it, you stop doing that shit. And I'm going to tell you something. Before you do any of these things I'm going to tell you on how to punish a woman, you first must communicate to her why you're doing it. You did this to me. I didn't like it. So this is what I'm doing to you. Ain't shit free here. When a woman live with you, or you move in, or she's in your life, that shit ain't free. So that's the thing. Women have gotten into these relationships thinking they ain't got to do anything. They ain't got to contribute nothing. They ain't got to sacrifice anything. The way they pay to be in a relationship, then they got to pay. It could be financially, or it could be through their femininity. Either way, boy, you're going to have to pay. If you're going to be in a relationship with a good man, you're going to pay me some respect. You're going to pay me some honor. You understand me? So y'all got to look at it like a business when you're dealing with people. Life is a business, Jack. Your life is a brand, man. You the CEO of your own life. You're CEO of your own brand, man. And when a woman get in there, she got to pay, man. She got to pay. And the way she pay is through the things I told you about. She got to be able to sacrifice. She got to be feminine. She got to be submissive. She got to be obedient. She can't be rebellious. Those are forms of payment. Ain't nothing free. All these bras running around here telling you stuff like ain't no finance, ain't no romance without no finance. They telling you every day what it is. So why can't you? How you gonna let a woman out hustle you? How you gonna let a woman out bag you? Get bag big, man. They want that type of bag. You get another bag. They want the bag with the money in it. You get the bag with the submission in it. You get the bag with the obedience in it. You get the bag with the respect in it. Bags are just bags. You know what a bag do? It just hold things in it. You determine what you want in the bag. And if you want them bras to act a certain type of way, that behavior should be in the bag that you want from them. Can you dig it? Okay, let me keep going. Another way. I think it kind of go to the other one, but I'm gonna say stop giving her things. That's another one. Stop giving her things. Don't give her anything. Don't give her a dime. Don't give her a ride. Don't do anything until she corrects that behavior. If you want to deal with it, if you want to deal with this shit, because I can tell you, you're going to deal with something with a woman. There's no way you're going to get a perfect woman. There's going to be something there. I promise you. Look at the times we in. There's going to be something there. These modern women are the enemy of traditional men. And they want a traditional man, but they got that modernized feminist mindset. So there's going to be something there that you're going to have to find out about, that you're going to have to correct and put your foot down, let your balls hang. You understand me? So you stop giving her things, man. Don't give no gas money, don't pay no phone bill. I ain't saying do no tricking, but whatever it may be, you stop giving it to her. Turn off the spigot. Like a water hose spigot. Another way you punish her is through withdrawing and distancing yourself from her. Teach her your presence is valuable and should be appreciated. You know when a woman wants to come back, man, it's after the relationship is over. You ever notice that, like, y'all can fight, she hates your guts and shit, you move on, or you don't move on, you just say, I don't need no broad, man, I'm gonna do my thing, man, I'm gonna hit these streets what I want to do, you know, man, I'm gonna try to level up and all that stuff. Do you realize that's when the broad come back? Because your presence ain't there. The presence that she took for granted for so long ain't there no more. The whipping boy ain't there no more. The sucker ain't there no more. You see, when you are a sucker, a beta male, and you the whipping boy, you give a power. Women want power and control and validation. You gas their head up every time you let a woman run over you, man. Tell you what to do. Tell you what a man is. You understand what I'm saying, man? So when you're, sometimes, how can I say this, man? Sometimes absence is more important than presence. You hear me? Because people get used to a person's presence. A woman get used to your presence, but you got to understand why she used to your presence, because she used to running over you. That's the presence you were given, a weakling type of thing, right? You understand what I'm saying? So it's taken for granted. Even though you pay bills, even though you work, all that stuff is taken for granted. But if you remove that presence, you got to understand, when you remove that presence, everything that was positive that was attached to you is also gone. So now she feels the impact of loss. And then scarcity kicks in. Then she worried somebody else going to take her spot. That's when she started trying to pop up, start texting with that, hey, big head shit, following your stories and shit. That's where that comes from, man. Because sometimes absence is more powerful than presence. And if you're a Mac, like your boy, you'll know how to use both of them to get what it is you want out of the person. And like I said, the stuff I'm giving you today can be applied in other situations other than intimate relationships. Okay? Okay, excuse me. Oh, yeah. Another way to punish her, and the last way to punish her, punishing her for bad behavior, is to finally break up with her and cut off. And when I say cut her off, cut off. See, some of you cats, man, you don't cut off. You say you do. You just distance yourself, which is a good strategy and other things. But these type of women who don't appreciate you, man, you cut her off. That means no giving her no pipe. Control your lust. Put that thing of yours in some other woman if you're going to put it someplace, man. And go back to that garbage. Cut her off. Let her feel the sting. Sometimes, man, excuse me, this is when they learn to listen. When they realize they don't have no power. Because a lot of time when women go through relationships and it ends, they always think that they have a way back to you. They may not want to have a relationship with you, but they know they can get back in their bed with you. And at the same damn time, they know you got a woman and they still try to get back. Cut them broads off. When you X a broad out, you X out. That's it. That's a pass, man. And get another one. You know how many women out here? All you gotta do, man, is have your life together, man. Just kind of fly, talk kind of good. You ain't even gotta do that shit. Just have your stuff together, man. Be in right place, wrong, right time, man. You get women, man. All these dudes running around, you talking about, I ain't had sex in 3 years. You need to holler at the Mac. Come holler at me. I'll show you how to do it, because I done did that before with people. I did some life coaching. It ain't that hard, man. A lot of this shit is you gotta reprogram yourself, because the world taught you one way, but the streets will teach you another way. The streets is the world. The world is a whole bunch of philosophies and you should have did this and did that. The streets is, this is the proving ground. Yeah. What's the other thing? Hold up right quick, man. Excuse me. Oh yeah, we're gonna go into cutting off a woman. Hold on. Cutting off a woman. My neck. The reason some of you won't cut off a woman is because you don't want to lose the woman. This is cowardice. I'm just gonna be real with you, it's cowardice. And I'm gonna tell you like a man, because I want to see men rise, man. All that sugar-coated dating advice shit, that shit ain't got you nowhere, has it? All that stuff these people say you gotta be this and this, has it worked for you? It don't work. How is it that a pimp can do this? How can a pimp have 20 different women, 20 different personalities to keep them in check? Because they think like I do. Performance. I ain't gonna say the word. I'm about to say the B word. I'm gonna say hoe. Now I'm gonna say must back up. Must have back up. You better get out there and get my money, hit that track. Bring that money back. But daddy, I have to do this and do that. I want to be the bottom bitch. I want to be the main one. It's based on performance. If you're gonna be the main chick, the bottom chick, it's based on your performance, man. You gotta get down with the get down, man. That's what it is. How is it that they can understand that and you can't? Gentlemen, or those who don't understand that. It's a performance-based system. This is gonna help you in more ways than one. Let's keep going. The reason you don't want to lose the woman is because you think she's special. Ooh. Now, let me tell you what that is. It's a bunch of bullshit. I'm going to tell you why. There is no such thing as a special woman. Only a valuable or non-valuable woman. Did you hear me? There's no such thing as a special woman, only a valuable or a non-valuable woman. When you say a woman, and words have power. When you say a woman is special, you saying that she's a unicorn and that she's totally unique from every other woman in there, and you putting her on the pedestal as soon as you say that. Real men don't look for special women. We look for valuable women. And when I say that, what value does she bring to me? Because I know I got value. But what value can she add to my empire, especially if I got all my stuff together already and she got her own stuff together or she don't got it? What value can she bring? Can she treat me the way I want to be treated? Then that's value. Then she's a valuable woman. If she's a hard-headed, no good for nothing, mustard back heifer with a long chin, that's a non-valuable woman. Kick rocks, man. You're dismissed, man. We don't ever look for a woman and think that a woman is special. That's that beta male stuff. I don't care if it's gonna make you mad. I don't care if it's your mama, grandma, sister. There's no such thing as a special woman. You can still love these women. They can still love you. I'm talking about mothers and all this stuff like that. You can respect them and everything. But as soon as you think there's a soulmate, my soulmate, you're going to do everything stupid to try to get that woman and keep that woman. Ain't no woman special. She either has value or she doesn't. Is she dependable? Is she reliable? Now you tell me how a person that is dependable and reliable, how does that work in your life? What do special do? When a person is dependable and reliable, they can go pick up the kids. They can go run this errand for you. You can leave the house. You know they're going to do the things you need them to do because they have proven, remember, this is a performance-based system, the marriage system. They have proven themselves to be reliable and dependable. Now tell me what the fuck does special do? Attach special to something. Attach an action to special for me. I could tell you, all right, I told her to fold the clothes. When I get back, I'd like to have them folded, please. I came back, she did it. She was dependable. I don't really have to tell her no more. I know she's going to do it if she says she's going to do it. That's dependable. That's action. Now, you show me what the fuck special is. I said, hey, be special and fold the clothes. That don't even sound right. I got to give it to you, man. I got to give you these hooks and stuff, man. I got to give them to you today, man. I got to give them to y'all. I know this might be stinging some folks, man, but I got to do this, man, because some of y'all may be in these damn relationships, man, and you ain't happy. You miserable as hell and shit. And I'm trying to give you the game of why you in the situation that you're in, and give you the game of how to get out that game, get out that situation, and how to apply game to get in a better situation. You dig? But this is love. It might be some tough love, but it's love nonetheless. Let's keep going. She is only valuable to you because she does the things that you like. She is non-valuable because she does not. Excuse me. I already said MC. Excuse me. Yeah, here it is. You must see women for what they are and not as you imagine them to be. Did you hear me? You got to learn how to see women for what they are and not as you imagine them to be. Women are hypergamous. Women are fickle. Women are emotional. Women like excitement. Women are attracted to the wrong things. That's real. When you run around here talking about, I imagine a woman to be my wife. I imagine her to be a good mother to the children. Here it is. You don't know she can be a good mother to the children. She barely got out of school. She barely got out of college. She seems to be career driven. And you talking about she gonna be a good woman for me. A lot of y'all are creating the characters of the women that you are choosing to be with. You thinking that if you do X, Y, and Z for this damn woman, that she gonna reward you with this type of behavior of X, Y, and Z, and then you find out you was wrong. There's a lot of men who are divorced, who thought they women was something that they truly were not. They fell for the chameleon stage. They fell for the fact that she liked to suck on the thing a little bit. Fell for the fact that she acted pretty good a few years. Fell for the fact that she was acting like he was the main thing. All the time she was bored or doing some other shit. And then he lost out because he got to give half his stuff out because he imagined her to be a good wife. He imagined that she would never leave. He never imagined that hypergamy might kick in because somebody may came along with more money. He never imagined that she would get bored and want to have an affair. He never imagined that she'll get bored and want to get a divorce. He never imagined that. That's why you have to see women for what they are and not as you imagine them to be. Women will always present a fake face to you in the beginning, especially in the first year. They will always approach you, or if you approach them like a suck on coal, approaching. But that's a different story. Let's say it like this: women will approach you or use false pretenses to deceive you. Can you dig it? It's just the truth. Excuse me. What time is it? Damn. Now, her deeds indicates her value or lack thereof. Her deeds, her actions, her attitudes will indicate if she is a valuable woman or not to you. Does she fit in your life? Can you dig it? Now, let's go on. Well, I'm giving you the marriage system, man. Y'all was asking me for the marriage system. Like, Mr. Hill, why you keep talking about you deal with women on marriage system? Can you tell me, please? I got you, man. I got you, man. No, I'm talking about it. Go down. All right. So I'm going to talk to you about women as accessories. Because I gotta break this thing y'all been taught, man, about women supposed to be up here. You know what I mean? A lot of times men are raised by single mothers, so I understand why they see their mama that way, and I see why they think other women should be up here. That's not life, man. That's not life. That's why a lot of you getting fucked over, because you elevate a woman into a position that she has not earned. And I cannot stress that enough to you, man, that you got to make a bride earn. You got to make a bride earn what you have earned. I know that was slick, but listen, you have got to make a bride earn what you have earned. And I'm talking about your assets, your resources, your residence, your car, your hard work. You got to make that bride earn that, cuz. You got to. If not, man, you're going to be holding the short end of the stick, you dig? You're going to be on a show and I'm going to fuck around, do a reaction video to you. Crying and shit. Why my brother left me out? God. So I'm trying to keep y'all from going that route, man. I've seen too many brothers. I know I had some friends before they killed themselves over a woman. This shit, man, come across hard, man. But on some real talk, man, this is real, man. There's a lot of men lose a lot behind a woman. Let me keep going. Women are divinely designed to be helpmeets. So therefore, men must learn to see all women as accessories. They can't be the main thing. They can only be part of the thing. They can only be part of the thing to help the main thing go. But you have to have something going on in order for a person to help you with it. So if you're a lazy bum Don't even be dating. If you ain't got, even if you're not a lazy bum, if you're just a person who ain't where they need to be in life, man, the last thing you should worry about, young man, is women. You're gonna be able to smash women when you're broke. You're gonna be able to smash women when you're rich. You're gonna be able to smash women when you're homeless. You're gonna be able to smash women when you're staying on your mama's couch. You're gonna be able to, the smashing is gonna be there. It is an unlimited surplus of smashing going on. You will not go through life without smashing. What you need to worry about is getting yourself together. Okay? Because women are using men and treating them like they're the accessories now. What do I mean? Anytime a man move in with a woman and she take care of his ass, he's the accessory. He's a bitch. And she gonna treat you like one too. She gonna little boy you. She gonna little son you. She gonna talk crazy to you. Because women don't respect men that they gotta take care of, Jack. You can be fooled and think, oh man, my pipe, man, I put on a real good. I put on a real good. Let another joke come through with some good pipe or better and have more than you. And is willing to fight you for her. And may whoop your ass. Then what, cuz? What then? So brothers, my young brothers, get yourself together, man. Focus on your money, man. Get that paper, man. Build your life, man. Don't be a statistic, man. Push, man. Women is gonna come, man. So whenever you look at how these women talk about these dudes, man, when they got somebody they got to take care of and stuff, man, I'll kick you out my house. I'll put you out my place. You on here because I want you to be here. I bought you that PS5. I did. You supposed to do this for me. If I call you and I get into a dude, stuff like that, and I have an issue, you folks come down there and fight the dude. You the accessory now, man. You gassing her head up. You the arm candy. You the eye candy now. So I don't want you young men to think you have arrived simply because you got a bad female. Bad females come out every day. Every day a baby is born, and that baby going to turn to one. Some are going to be ugly. They're going to be ugly. So you got ugly and pretty people too, but some of them people going to be pretty. Girl to be pretty, and some are going to be ugly, and they always going to be a pretty woman. You get me? Learn that if you don't learn nothing else tonight. There is always another woman. There is always another pretty woman. The one that you hung up over right now, that is not the last one built. There's a new model coming out next week. You have to think like this, man. Keep going. Something that can, an accessory, a woman got to be an accessory. Something that can be added to your life in order to make your life more useful, versatile, and attractive to others, as well as beneficial to you. She has to be useful. That's what an accessory is when it comes to a woman. Women don't want to be used, and that's the biggest problem we're having. Women like to misuse men, but yet they don't want to be useful to men. Baby child, honey child, if you can't cook, how the hell are you useful to me? I got to get in the kitchen to cook myself. If you can't comfort me and speak words of encouragement and affirmation to me, I got to do it myself. So where's the use in this? I can cook for myself. I can clean for myself. I keep the lights on in this thing. I keep the water and the gas running this thing. I pay the mortgage in this thing. I pay the car note. I pay the truck note. Just where in the hell do you fit in at? How are you useful to me? This goes back to what I said about either she is a valuable woman or a non-valuable woman. Scratch that special shit. Ain't no such thing as a special woman. She is either useful, valuable, or not useful, or non-valuable. Get this candy cane shit out your mind about, oh, I'm with stupid. She's my better half. Don't you ever say a woman is your better half. The fuck wrong with you? I'm gonna tell you what I mean. I was trying to drink this later, but no. Let me tell you something. When you say that's your best half, that means that you a sucker. She's my better half. That means, I'm trying to say it in a nice way, that you ain't shit without her. Everything else about you is terrible, low down, trifling. It ain't worth the hill of beans. She's your better half, your best half. Do you see how these guys or how gentlemen have been taught how to pedestalize a woman? You have been taught this shit. You have been taught sucker shit. You have been taught simp shit. And that's the reason why A lot of gentlemen are in the situation they're in right now because they exalt that broad. A broad ain't never be over your top, man. You dig? You will be on top of that broad, man. And I ain't talking about whooping up on the broad. I ain't talking about all this because there's always some nut to come in. Mr. Hill, you talking about that? No, I ain't talking about them. I'm saying, if you're going, how in the hell you the leader when you behind her? How in the hell can you lead when she's standing beside you? Traditionally, a leader is someone's in front who takes the point, who spearheads. So how in the hell you leading and she in front of you? She's your bill to have, huh? Excuse me. This cough and it's allergies, man. Let's see what them. Next thing is very important. If you're talking about controlling your woman. Ooh-wee!
You can't control me, Mr. Hill. Never! I'm a mustard back helper.
All right, y'all. Why is this important? Let me tell you why. Controlling your woman can be a matter of life and death. Many men have lost their lives because of an uncontrollable, out-of-pocket woman. Example. Example 1. A woman disrespects a man. The man then disrespects the woman. The woman then pressures you, the boyfriend, to get involved. You, the boyfriend, disrespects the man that disrespected the woman. Y'all fight. You go to jail, get hurt, or lose your life. You see it on the news all the time of men getting into foolish fights because a woman wouldn't shut the fuck up and kept going, starting stuff. You cutting. I saw this on the Walmart thing. I was supposed to be in line. You cut in front of me. Move, ma'am. I didn't see that. But you gonna move? No, I'm not gonna move. Then she looked back at the boyfriend, and he like, now he feel you got to honor. Now he getting involved. That dude who didn't mean to cut off knocked him the hell out because he tried to fight him. Can you control your woman, man? When you control your woman must stop when you tell her to stop, and she must go when you tell her to go. If you tell her, baby, let her go, and she keep going, she don't respect your authority, and she don't see you as no leader either, because now she in a masculine position, and she's the leader. Gentlemen, don't get caught up in that BS, man. Okay, hold on. Now, I'm about to wrap this up. The merit system is a performance-based system. Grown men deal with women based on their performance. If she performs poorly, she gets treated poorly or dismissed. If she performs mediocre, she gets treated mediocre or she gets dismissed. If she performs great, then she gets treated great. It becomes a kept woman. Did you hear me? Treat a man good, show him that you're valuable, you become a kept woman, not a kicked out woman. Excuse me. The only way, boy, this allergy, my throat itching everything, man. Woo! The only way the merit system works is when a man truly understands his value and what he brings to the table. A man should love himself before he loves a woman. A man should love himself before he loves a woman. A man should love himself while he's involved with a woman. A man should love himself when he's married to a woman. He should love himself first. I'll tell you why. You should always put your woman second. I ain't saying abusing, but she should not be more important than what you are to you. All right? I'm going to tell you why. Whenever you put her first, you begin to put your goals on the back burner. You begin to put your hobbies on the back burner. You begin to put your friends on the back burner. You begin to put your family on the back burner. But most importantly, gentlemen, you put your time on the back burner. The time that you will never get back. The time that you needed to get to the next level in your life. Because you put her first. You put her time first. Now, I'm done with this shit, but I'm going to throw something in, freestyle it. Tell you something. If you are in a relationship right now, excuse my neck, you know I got a neck problem. If you are in a relationship, man, trying to use this marriage system right now is going to be damn near impossible or hard. You got to use the marriage system in the beginning. I'm going to tell you why it's difficult. Because she ain't going to take you serious in the beginning. It can work, but you're going to go through some shit trying to make this marriage system work. Because what she going to do is going to be dismissive of it. And then she see that you're serious. And she realized she can't afford to lose your presence because you are actually important to her, even though she ain't telling you that, because like she needs you to pay the bills or she needs something, whatever she needs, or she really love you, but she don't want to tell you that. She wants you to grovel and beg that funky ass and shit. What's going to happen? And watch out for them. She gonna want to have a sit down. She gonna want to sit down and she gonna come with them bat knives, you know, just She don't talk to you so sweet. When just an hour ago she sound like a damn Hellcat, but she gonna talk to you so damn sweet. Baby, I hear you. And this is a good game. I remember my daddy told me this actually. Actually agree with people you don't agree with, but agree with them in the beginning. It disarms them, and then you tell them what you think about them. But basically, like she'd be like, I agree with you. What you said was right. I do need to change this way. And you like, okay, she listen now. You eating this shit up. It's like good peanut butter, man. I'm eating this shit up. And next thing you know, she hit you with what she really feel like. I think it'd be better if you were to do this. See, that's part of the game. When you're dealing with somebody and you don't agree with them, say the things that sound like you agree with them in the beginning, but intertwine the shit that you don't agree with. That takes away the power of it, but it makes them disarmed in the beginning. Free game. And it works in different situations. But anyway, yeah, my daddy taught me that. But so what happened is you sit down and begin to compromise. Real men, let me talk to you. Let me talk to you, pimping. I gotta put that hat down like this right here for a second. Real men do not compromise with women. I know it pisses you off, I'm gonna tell you why. Real men do not compromise with women. Real men negotiate with women. When you compromise, that means that somebody is not getting what they want while the other person is. That means everybody ain't getting what they want. And most times the woman gonna deal with you with a position of power because she knows what she got between her legs and know that you like her. So you're gonna end up compromising and start doing more of what you don't want to do to keep them. She'll give you a little bit, but you're gonna lose out on everything else. When you negotiate with a woman, think about a hostage negotiator, man. He'll call that person robbing the bank. Hey, what's up? Who is this? I'm outside. I'm the hostage negotiator. Who am I speaking to? You're speaking to Will Smith. Will Smith. What are your demands? I want you to buy my last album. I want at least 20,000 copies bought right now, or the hostages gets it. If I'm going to get that, if I'm going to make that happen, Will Smith, who that in the background? Jada. All right. I'm going to tell you something, man. If you wanted to sell 20,000 copies of that whack ass album you just dropped, this is what I want from you. I want at least 5 hostages. That's what we're going to do here. Okay, I'll send you 5, but I want to see 20 copies sold, 20,000 copies sold. Okay, and you know what happened? Both of them get what they want because a hostage negotiator doesn't compromise. He's a dealer. He's a wheeler. He's a big time. He's a, how you say it? A wheeler. He's wheeling and dealing. Can't say no. Wheeling and dealing. That's what I'm trying to say. A high roller. He ain't gonna miss out on shit. He said, if I gonna give up something, you gonna give up something. If you gonna give me something, if I give something, you gonna give something. We don't compromise here. We negotiate, partner. I ain't gonna lose out on shit. I ain't saying you got to lose out on it either, but I sure hell ain't gonna lose out on nothing. So I negotiate with you. I don't compromise. Why the hell I'm gonna compromise for? I know what it is I wanted. I know what I feel I need. Why would I need to compromise what I think I need? Just to keep you. Now, if you want to be with me, and I want to be with you, and you value me, as you say, and I value you, then we got to talk right here. Ain't no compromise in here. This is what I want. This is an ultimatum right here. This ain't no option. This is what I want. Either you can give it to me or you can get gone. That's it. I get somebody else. And that's what a lot of y'all got to think like, man. Well, that would conclude today's episode. But if anybody want to call in, I'll give you 20 minutes. No, I ain't gonna give you 20 minutes. I'll do a I'll put the link in the thing and y'all can call. You click the link, you come on the show. Give me a second. And I ain't gonna be here too long, y'all. I got some food cooking in the kitchen. I got somebody there cooking for me. You dig? Hold on right quick. I'm trying to find the thing so I can copy and paste it. Excuse me. I see y'all in the comments, man, but I just couldn't, put y'all in there. Hold on one second. Acknowledge y'all, but I acknowledge y'all now, All right, you got a short amount of time, man. I ain't gonna sit here for a long period of time. If anybody want to come in, but you got to ask me questions or talk to me about what I've talked about. I don't want to talk about anything else if you don't mind. If we want to talk about what we talked about, keep it short, keep it brief, keep it respectful. God will kick your ass off, okay? And my moderators will too, all right? So if you want to come in and ask questions, for a merit system, whatever, my opinion, I'll give it to you. I'll shoot it to you straight, no chaser. Okay? So I put the link in there. Click that link. I ain't gonna sit there for an hour. I ain't gonna sit there for that long. I'm just gonna give you a little time to decide you want to come up here. After that, I'm dipping. Thank y'all for y'all attendance, though. Thank y'all for being here. I greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate it. I'm trying to catch up on y'all. What's this right here? I don't know if I put it up there. Oh, yeah, I did. Thank you, man. I appreciate that super chat. International Quiet Storm. Yeah, I had got burnt out on these things. That's why I haven't been doing no live stream, y'all. Let's see, here we go. How can I work this thing here? Excuse me. Oh, jazz. All right, thanks. I appreciate that, man. Thank you for the confidence, man. Appreciate that, the encouragement. Thank you. Slow and steady wins the race. You dig what I'm saying? Old school told me before a long time ago, life is easy by the inch, but hard by the yard, baby. You got to take baby steps. You dig? All right. I'll be crabby all the time. I got you. See? Trying to put something out there. Excuse me. I'm sorry, man. These allergies kicking. I didn't have it this morning, but man, I went outside. It's raining a little bit, man. I don't know what happened, man. I just had these allergies, man. Thank y'all for y'all support, man. Trying to put a few y'all in here before I get out of here. Yeah, let me take one of these right now. Forget the Mac Allen right now. My throat is itching. I can't. Y'all probably can hear me on it. Hey, man, I'm weird. I chew my cough drops. I don't know what it is. I can't just suck on like everybody else do. Let's see. It'll be so quick to brag about smashing pussy when they drilling's probably toxic as fuck. Girly. Get mine. Yeah, I need to sell these notes, man. Where it go? I just saw it. I don't know. But anyway. Okay. I'm about to be done. You dig it, baby? Everybody in the house. Moderators, everybody, thank y'all for your attendance, man. Hope y'all got something out of this, man. Now, this is right here. Can't rise when you compromise. I can dig it, baby. That's true. That's true. Ever put a woman above yourself and especially your purpose in life. That's true. And give you a damn thing for free. That's right. Just to give it to you so that she can feel relevant. That's right. That's right, Jade. Appreciate the applause, man. What else I got? Okay. Well, I appreciate y'all, man. About to get up out this thing. And this is when people start trying to call in. They wait till nobody does it. But as soon as I click out, then I get an alert. By that time, it's already off and I can't do shit about it. Hold on, let me see what this say right here. Oh, yeah. I'm trying to find something right quick. That's all. All right, man. I hope y'all enjoyed today, man. I'll be talking to y'all pretty soon. Y'all take it easy now, yeah?